Have you recently got promoted to a leadership role and are feeling a little overwhelmed? Then you're in the right place. Because I'm going to reveal the key do's and don'ts that every new manager should know if they want to rock their leadership role. See, getting into a managerial role can feel like being a captain of a ship in a storm. But don't worry. In this video, we'll talk about strategies which will help you navigate through these leadership challenges. So let's get started. Being a new manager has its own set of challenges, right from lack of experience to understanding the team dynamics to communication hurdles. There's so much on your plate. And imagine the people that you were just cribbing with about the management. Now you have to lead them. Isn't that challenging? And that's why I will share 5 tips on what to do and 5 on what not to do, which will help you. So let's start with a to-do list. The first one, set clear expectations. This is with your boss and your team. This is very crucial for your success. So speak with your boss, understand what the expectations are. What does your boss want you to achieve? What are the big rocks that he wants you to focus on? He or she. And similarly, your team needs to know what you expect out of them so that they can start performing to that level. So set clear objectives, goals, benchmarks, targets for them. Weekly, daily, monthly targets. Now, ensure that these are achievable targets because they would further get motivated if they are able to achieve the targets that you've set for them. The second one is communicate clearly and consistently. It's very important as a leader for you to communicate and update your team on what's going on. See, great leaders are great communicators. So you need to be effective. The people need to understand what is the message that you're trying to pass on. Be transparent about things. This will help build trust with the team. And building trust is very important, very critical for the success. So motivate the team, inspire them to do that extra bit. Build positivity in the team. If you don't know something, say that you don't know, and you will find out. Don't pretend. The third one is actively listen to the team. It is crucial for you to build that trust, and to build that trust, you need to listen to them. You need to understand your people, understand their perspective, where they're coming from, understand their pain, understand what triggers them, understand what motivates them. You need to also observe the dynamics of the team. How does the team work with each other? What does the team work? Is there collaboration within the team? If not, then you need to tweak things accordingly. But it's very important for you to listen as a leader on how the team is feeling or what they are trying to say. Try and understand them. And the fourth one is time management. Now this applies to everyone, but as a leader, you would wish that you have more time because there is so much on your plate, right? And it's also important for you to work intelligently, to do more in less time. And you can do this by planning your day in advance, having a to-do list, understanding what is important, what is urgent, and what is not. You can block time slots for one particular task, which will take time. Everything should be on the calendar. That is how you will be able to balance your time and get more done in little. Time is money, and you cannot afford to miss deadlines, especially when you are a new leader trying to be successful in the role. Lastly, the fifth one is about feedback. So it's very important for you to provide feedback to your team, real-time feedback, positive as well as constructive. It is important for the team to understand how they're doing. Similarly, you need to seek feedback from your boss. You need to ask him or her how you are doing. Have monthly check-ins to understand how the month went. Is there anything else that he or she expects from you? And how are you doing as per the goals that were laid out for you? It is very important to tweak the way you work based on the feedback that you receive. So let's flip the side. Let's talk about the crucial don'ts of a new manager. The first one, obviously, don't micromanage. I know it's tempting for you and you've just moved from an IC role to a leadership role and you want to look at every bit of detail, but don't do that. It impacts the productivity, it impacts the morale, and overall, it will impact your team as well. So don't micromanage. Trust your team. Trust your crew with the tasks. After all, you've hired them based on their skills. You have not hired a set of puppets. So let them work on their own. The second one is avoiding conflicts. Now, this can lead to unresolved issues within team members in your team. The entire team dynamics might get impacted with this. So as a leader, it's your job to find a solution for this, to get everyone on a common ground, to understand, to be fair, to trust the people, to listen to them, listen to both the sides, and find a solution, find a middle path. You're also a coordinator for the team. So you need to ensure that the environment is conducive and healthy and positive. So do not ignore conflicts. Don't hide in the shadows. Don't say, I didn't see that. Don't let the problem solve on its own. As a leader, you go there, face it, and solve it. The third one is never neglect employee recognition. An engaged employee, a motivated employee will go that extra mile for you. So it's your job to ensure that you're able to recognize the hard work that people are putting in. So do MBA, manage by appreciation, a pat on the back, a call out in the meeting, an email. It's very important to motivate and appreciate the right talent and the right work, because that will go a long way. The fourth one, this is the most common mistake that new leaders do. They try to change the entire equation. All right, guys, now from today, this is what we will do. Don't do that. Look at what is going on well, all right? And then slowly, steadily make changes. People don't like change. No one likes change. They are very uncomfortable with change. So have subtle changes as you come into the role. It's also very important not to criticize, the predecessor that you had or the leader who was there before and say, oh my God, I don't know how you were doing things. Don't do that. Look at the good things. Observe, slowly, steadily understand and have a strategy that will help the team perform better. And the last one is, do not disrespect your team. Do not disrespect anyone in the team, irrespective of their grade level. Never show your authority like this. Respect your people. Make them feel valued. Look at who the person is. And as a leader, your title doesn't demand respect. You have to earn your respect. So be a good human being. Be a part of that team. Respect everyone. Create that culture where everyone feels valued, everyone feels that they're working as one unit. So to wrap things up, it's very important for you to balance between the crucial do's and don'ts of a new manager. So as a new manager, set the expectations clearly, communicate consistently, listen to your people, manage your time, and lastly, provide feedback and seek feedback. And don't micromanage, don't avoid conflicts, don't neglect recognition, don't make drastic changes, and don't disrespect anyone. And remember, every leader was once a beginner just like you. And you'll be able to steer the ship out of that storm very soon. And here is the bonus tip. Don't try to be popular. Don't try to make everyone happy. You're not selling ice cream. You're leading a team. So aim to be authentic, do the right thing, and try and understand your leadership style. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for your weekly dose of leadership tips. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.